The new movie teaches us quite a bit of new information about the Kitsune of the Teen Wolf universe. Specifically, we learn several things about Kitsune tales. Up until the movie, we knew that the fox spirit living inside Noshiko had tails, and that those tails had been translated into a physical object in order for her to directly access the power they represent. Kira had no tail until the end of season 4.
The shard of obsidian you brought back, Kira. There's a reason you kept it. Do you know what it is?
Tail.
You're first.
Her fox spirit may have already had one, but Kira had no way to access that power physically until she received the shard of obsidian. Then we come to the movie and Aishida's Kitsune. Now we're told that this Kitsune is very old enough to have 9 tails, but it has not been living inside this deputy for all that time, and he had no idea it was even there. Now, I have some theories about how that hidden Kitsune might have manifested in his life over the years, but we're here to talk specifically about tails. Since Aishida didn't know he had a Kitsune, he had no way of making use of those tails. There were no special objects through which he could access that power. But Nogitsune could reach right in and steal the tails in its spirit form. And because it is also, the Nogitsune is also a spirit form, it could then use those tails, as it did, to summon his Oni. So, someone asked me if Noshiko could ever regain the tails that she expended tracking and trying to take down the Nogitsune in Beacon Hills back in 2011. As you know, if you watched, Kitsune grow in power the longer they live. This manifests usually as tails attached to the fiery fox spirit inside. But in order to use that power for a specific task, the Kitsune will place that tail energy into physical objects.
Do you know what it is?
Tail.
You're first.
In Noshiko's case, she collected hers into a set of knives or daggers. She had a lot of them because she was like 900 years old, but she expended a lot summoning and giving the Oni physical form on our plane. As for regrowing her tails, I personally think she cannot, and I believe that for one very simple reason. Her husband acted like she was murdering someone every time she broke one of the knives.
You've already sacrificed 5. 3 of the Oni are gone. How many more tails are you willing to sacrifice?
That face right there. For those without a handy-dandy facial affect chart, that is a look of extreme discomfort and regret.
How many more tails are you willing to sacrifice?
He's telling us this is a big freaking deal, and his wife is giving up something rare, precious, and irreplaceable. All that suggests that once a tail is gone, it is gone. She might, in another 900 years, be able to replace a few, but she even says that she was severely debilitated after the Nogitsune fight.
Oh, you still Kitsune? Technically. What?
It's your mother.
My mom's being taken to a hospital in Palo Alto.
She's gonna be okay.
Yeah, she just doesn't heal like she used to.
If Noshiko is only technically still a kitsune, I think it's safe to assume she severely weakened herself every time she broke one of those tails. What type of kitsune is Noshiko? In season 3 of the Teen Wolf TV show, we saw Noshiko summon the Oni, so her type should actually be obvious. It was not obvious to me. I eventually had to ask Jeff Davis the question before I got it.
So what are you?
She's a kitsune, idiot. Younger ones give off an aura. She just hasn't learned how to conceal it yet. She probably doesn't know what kind she is either.
There are 13 kinds of kitsune. Celestial, wild, ocean, thunder.
There are several flavors of kitsune, but only a few are name dropped on Teen Wolf, meaning the other types are not yet canonical to the Teen Wolf universe.
I've heard of an alpha pack, Derek, but not a pack of former alphas. It's a little sad, isn't it?
Now, we met a Void, and we met a Thunder Kitsune in Kira.
Excising the Nogitsune from Rize's body shattered the katana. You can put it back together.
Why don't you just do it yourself?
Because I'm not a Thunder Kitsune.
We're told all the Kitsune can make foxfire, but as a Thunder variety, Kira has that little something extra when it comes to generating lightning. Noshiko's primary ability isn't as flashy, and that's why her specific type didn't just leap right out at me from Katashi's list.
So I called out to our ancestors for Kitsunetsuki, possession by a fox spirit.
We saw her summon different types of spirit forms on the show. First, we saw her get Void back in World War II.
You've already sacrificed 5. How many more tails are you willing to sacrifice?
If I have to. All of them.
Then the various teams of Oni. This ability to bring spirit form creatures means Noshiko is a celestial kitsune. Of course, I never did figure that out. I had to ask Jeff because I'm thick in the head. Like I said, it should have been obvious from her power set, but you know Teen Wolf doesn't like to spell things out. They want us all to use our brains. Within the Teen Wolf TV show, there are a lot of things that can stop supernatural creatures. The Kitsune have an advantage when it comes to one of the werewolves' biggest weaknesses. We've seen the fox spirits are affected by mountain ash.
Must be the mountain ash.
I feel it too. To be honest, I feel a little weak.
Yeah, it's like being sedated.
They also can't cross a barrier made from mountain ash.
Watch. See that?
And the foxes are not immune to physical damage, like we would see in a berserker fight.
But I'm not strong. I need to get up. I need to tell them.
How do you know you can't?
Because I'm not healing. You told me why I never get sick. And you said I'd learn to heal.
Then learn.
I can't. I don't know how.
In Noshiko's case, she had given up so much power fighting Void in Season 3 that she couldn't heal without human assistance in Season 4.
Oh, you still Kitsune? Technically.
It's your mother.
My mom's being taken to a hospital in Palo Alto.
But she's gonna be okay.
Yeah, she just doesn't heal like she used to.
You're getting sick. You all are.
I don't feel sick.
I think it's affecting you differently, neurologically.
Kira also had a delayed reaction to the December virus that had been specially engineered just to affect werewolves.
I think we need to hurry.
But one thing Kitsune apparently do not have to worry about is wolfsbane.
It's Wolfman! Kira, get out of here!
The effect of the plant and its many variations and derivatives can be anything from mild to extra spicy for werewolves.
I think I stopped healing.
Bullets. Laced with wolfsbane. You gotta go. Take the car.
Does Nordic Blue Monstoid mean anything to you?
It's a rare form of wolfsbane. He has to bring me the bullet,
Why?
because I'm gonna die without it. When the infection reaches my heart, it'll kill me. No, you're not okay. It's yellow wolfsbane. It's gonna kill you.
But the Kitsune is seemingly unaffected by this powerful poison.
Wolfman! It's Wolfman! Kira, get out of here! Kira, look out!